Hey David, it's Sabrina here. Just going to give a quick response to your initial post. You were very ambitious taking on all three discussions, but I want to focus on the first prompt that was provided. And so you talk about some really powerful things in your discussion post and kind of you being able to extrapolate that information out from the text. And so first off, you're talking about how can we as leaders represent and be good leaders of a very diverse and up and coming uh, ethical ethnic group. And so you mentioned some facts that the book highlights about in 2050, 50% are going to be minorities or people of ethnic backgrounds. And so I think it's really important for us to remember that we as leaders have the ability to empower employees. And so being able to empower those minorities or underrepresented groups and really giving them a platform and giving them a voice to reason with, I think is going to be really important for us leaders to recognize now and then especially in 2050. You ask a lot of really good questions about the why, right? And why is this important and why is this relevant? And so you mentioned that a key aspect of being a multicultural leader is really about being a lifelong learner. And I think all of us alike have realized throughout this program that this is not something that we're going to learn once and we wash our hands of it and we just continue on in our leadership style, our leadership studies. We're always going to have to be engaging with one another, with our fellow colleagues and leaders, and really also developing us as leaders to lead better every year, every 5 years. We always need to be educating ourselves, understanding who our audience is, and I think that's really going to be very important in the next coming years. Um, so, like I said, knowing who we are serving, I think, is going to be really important in providing inclusivity to all groups. And so, I just want to share a quick story about inclusivity and kind of being mindful and why it's important. So, I used to work at a elementary school, and as you recall, probably in grammar school, we celebrate a lot of holidays, and really it's just something fun to engage with the students in. But there's something really important about these aspects that we need to remind ourselves of. Yes, it's all fun and lighthearted, but we could be excluding someone or putting someone aside. For example, Mother's Day just passed, right? And so in the school elementary setting, normally we would be making crafts or cards or writing letters, but we need to be very mindful of who our students are, right, in the situation and understand that everyone is in a unique situation and we need to consider how some students or people may be estranged with their mothers, they may have lost a mother, they may have an alternative caretaker as that motherly role. And so this is just a very, basic example of why it's important for us to be mindful and to really know who we're serving as leaders. And so in that position, being an educator, it's very important to provide inclusivity, and that goes with all aspects of the classroom. And so I think there's something valuable there that we can take with our leadership roles and understanding how we can better diversify our leadership style as well. So let me know if you have any questions regarding my feedback in response to your initial post. Thank you.